they did not have an ability to remove that child because of the imminent physical harm standard in the Keeping Families Together Act. And it's very important to know that words matter. And when you use the word imminent, that is a measure of time. And what this amendment would do is change in the shelter care hearing process that the standard at which the court determines whether to remove a child from the child's home to require that the court remove the child when necessary to prevent substantial risk of serious harm instead of imminent physical harm in the current law, and also adds that this harm may be due to caregiver incapacity and substance impairment, among other things. It's absolutely important. If you're on fentanyl, you cannot care for, clothe, bathe, feed, shelter yourself. How can you do that for a child? You can't do it for a child, and that's why we've seen an incredible rise in critical incidents, including child death, as a result, especially as it relates to fentanyl. And we've created a system that accumulates risk as the state acts in its own negligent way, standing by as kids who are subject to abuse and neglect get left behind in homes where parents are abusing hard drugs like fentanyl. And that risk escalates, and social workers with high caseloads, sometimes up to 30, 40 amounts of caseloads under their belt, have to try to pause everything and go down this entire list of incredibly impossible tasks just to get into the shelter care hearing to be told, no, we can't remove this kid because we can't prove the word imminent, that it was going to happen tomorrow. No one has a crystal ball. No one has a crystal ball to tell the exact moment on the clock a child is going to die, but we just use our common sense under this amendment and know that it's reasonably possible for that child to be harmed or killed as a result of leaving them in their homes to die.